99% that's here today, and we are closing down this part for us, the people, not a union. Woo! Yeah! And then are you president?
Plenty of battery power left. A couple hours on this one and a couple hours on another one.
Are there more buses now?
I think a lot of them went further.
They went further.
Yeah.
Right down there. Have you been down there?
Not yet.
down, so I'm just giving up on this one.
All right, those walkers, I'm going to go with them. Who told the sun to set in the west? It's getting in the way. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I'm on a 2-year-old Verizon Droid Incredible. First generation Droid Incredible. And here we go. What are they? They're CHP, I'm guessing? Nope, they're Alameda County Sheriff. Alameda County Sheriffs, there they go. Can somebody send me a mention on Twitter with that Grace person's handle on here so that I can make sure that I add them to the ban list when I get home and can do it from my home computer? At PunkBoyNSF on Twitter. And if I follow you, send it to me in a direct message. And I'll make sure to go to my ban list for my chat and put them in there. Many more people up there were trying to join. I know the white balance is a little awful with the sunset going. More sirens. Seems all the motorcycles ended up down about there. Crowd of protesters right about there. Trucks are turning around and coming back this way. Thank you for the mention. I don't know. I'm sure the stream probably cleared up a little bit now that we're away from downtown where there was probably a lot of people using data. Not just try to plow through people. That would be Channel 4 in the air. I hear more sirens down that way. No ETA until the March arrives. I took a bus over here. They had some charters for us. I have a feeling it's going to do nothing but grow from here. $3,000 on Global Rev? Cool. Awesome. I know they pick me up from time to time.
Yeah, but you know, if they're not working a ship on this. They should have known that. I spoke to dispatchers for other people, yeah, exactly. I saw you actually on, we got Tuesday night. Like, as long as they keep
What's happening now? Well, we seem to be blocking the different berths to the port. Who knows what berth this is. The administrative office is that way. Here, I'll give you guys a sign. See if that helps. So we are here. 1717 Middle Harbor Road. Google it. Oh, mic check.
That's important for the union to honor.
They're talking about unions must honor the picket lines. So as long as we have a valid picket line going, the unions cannot cross it.
Circle walking? All right. We need to get a picket line started. We need to get a picket line started. And then if people want to talk, you can talk on the side, but we want to have a picket line going so when the union and workers...
So they're trying to organize an actual union-style picket line so that the unions cannot cross it. Here comes more of the law enforcement. We've got CHP here, I believe. CHP. Officer Ferguson. Nice to meet you, Officer Johnstone. And Officer Thomas, nice to see you here. Officer Ramirez, nice to see you. Officer Nelson, nice to see you. Barbaria, and the last one would be Officer Dorn. Y'all are aware there's a strike today. You're supposed to call in sick, right?
Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go refill.
We love you. And now we've got an organized picket line so the Union can't cross it. APY estimates 5,800 people on their way here.
Go down this way.
Everybody say hi, Global Revolution TV.
Yeah, Revolution TV, how's it going?
3,000 watching.
Keep it going, guys. Keep it going. We need the 99%.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Oakland is a union town! Shut it down! Shut it down!
This is what democracy looks like. Tell them what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Tell them what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like!
Tell them what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like!
Tell them what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like!
Tell them what democracy looks like.
This is what democracy looks like!
Shout it to the world, sister. All right, up to the other port. Looks like trucks are getting in or getting out or something up there. Let's go find out. Everybody watching, send some energy to my legs. I got no spare legs in my pocket. Where do they think they're going?
Right now, we're focusing on finishing the day. We are doing everything we can to maintain safety, and that's why we brought the port with us.
Thank you, Mayor Kwan. My name is Omar Benjamin. I am the Executive Director of the Port of Oakland. With me is Gilda Gonzalez, the first Vice President of the Board of Port Commissioners. Operations are effectively shut down in the maritime area of the Port of Oakland. We continue to ask that everyone remain calm, respectful, and safe. Specifically, we ask that the marchers allow our port workers safe passage home. Please allow our fellow 99% to get home safe to their families. Maritime area operations will resume when it is safe and secure to do so.
Okay, good afternoon. Chief Jordan from OPD. We estimate the crowd to be about 4,500. There's roughly about 3,000 of them right now marching peacefully to the port. We will continue to allow that to happen. Earlier today, there was approximately 5 businesses that have been damaged, most of them banks and Whole Foods. So we're deeply regret that that took place. This was the action of a small group of people. I think I mentioned in my first press briefing that we had indications that a group of what we believe now to be anarchists that were in the crowd, about 60 to 70 of them were responsible for this action, which leaves approximately 4,200 or 300 or so people that went there peacefully to be able to carry on with their normal business. So this is an important message to be made, that we are aware of people that are bent on causing problems. We are going to be taking steps to address those problems later on tonight if they continue. There were no reports of officers being injured or no reports of anyone else being injured as a result of today's action. The CHP and the Alameda County Sheriff's Department have been requested to assist us with mitigating traffic in the port area by allowing some of the truckers to leave and by also being able to prevent anyone from entering onto the freeway or possibly trying to get onto the bridge. So with that, I'll turn it over to Ms. Santana.
My name is Jelena Ficek, and I
refinish
old furniture.
Good afternoon, Deanna Santana, City Administrator. As what's already been described, it's been largely a peaceful demonstration with some isolated incidents of vandalism, graffiti, and some violence. We continue to monitor this situation. I do want to acknowledge the demonstrators that have been out there monitoring the large crowds and ensuring that those that are involved in vandalism and graffiti and acts of violence are redirected. I do appreciate those efforts. There has
I'm on your card right now. I'm on your card right now. I'm using your card to stream. It's for the stream.
Level of people in the they can safely leave. They can take whatever action they'd like.
On top of one of these guys. Yeah.
First question, we have not made any arrests yet.
So which way is the entrance and which way is the exit?
Yes, our goal is to try to be as specific as possible when arresting those that are involved in these types of acts of vandalism. So in a perfect world, we would want the people that want to exercise their First Amendment right peacefully away from those who are bent on causing destruction. And what we've known so far is that the people that are causing the destruction and the damages are dressed distinctively. They're wearing all black, and they usually wear a handkerchief or some kind of mask over their face. So when we're able to effectively arrest them to prevent them from causing further damage, that's the preferred technique that we would like to use. To prevent them from causing further damage, that's the preferred technique. No, we have a minimum amount of police presence available. We also have sufficient resources to affect any arrests or prevent further damage to city businesses or injuries to people.
It's hard to imagine that just 20 tents on
I have
October
not
10th
spoken to anyone that has said that to me. I've been talking to the chiefs and sheriffs that are responsible for providing mutual aid to us, and we've come to an agreement that when we call, they will come. May not be as many as we want to, but they will provide services, because that's what people do in this profession. When you need help, they come regardless of whatever the situation is, and we would do the same if they call on Oakland. We would send the same amount of resources if available.
So that's what we're doing here today. 10,000 people doing peaceful, nonviolent direct action, shutting down the ports, making sure that they can't operate, because in fact they can't operate without us. We are the 99%. We do the work, and they profit from it.
Well, I'm not sure who the officers were, and I can't comment on what they said, but I know that we were facilitating roughly 5,000 people moving freely around the city of Oakland. And when you have that many people, it is possible that some calls would not be handled immediately. In an ideal world, we'd like to have 5,000 cops here at that time, but that wasn't possible. So we're trying to do the best with the resources that we have, and it's unfortunate that some of those. We're trying to do the best with the resources that we have, and it's unfortunate that some of those incidents are not responded to as quickly as I would like them to happen.
The marchers started coming in over the hill. These motorcycle officers pulled out.
We're CenturyLink, a new kind of broadband company committed to improving lives with honest personal service, 5-year price lock guarantees, and consistently fast speeds.
I think you'll see tonight. I'm here tonight, and I think we're doing our best, and I think we've done a pretty good job so far in maintaining the peace. And it's thousands of people out today, and it's been largely peaceful.
We're CenturyLink, a new kind of broadband company committed to improving lives with.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, we're kind of on the cellular towers.
Well, yes, well, we made that decision immediately before this conference.
I'm going to have my laptop and just check on the status of the stream real
Just
quick.
before this conference.
My laptop.
That's number one. Number two, we have consistent...
We're CenturyLink, a new kind of broadband company committed to improving lives with honest personal service, 5-year price lock guarantees, and consistently fast speeds.
No injury to anybody involved in this. This is of paramount importance to us. No injury to anybody involved in this. This is of paramount importance to us. So we're that guided our decision making. The impact, I'll ask Isaac Koss-Reed to speak in detail about that, but the port is the economic engine for the region, and so there is an impact, but it is important that we honor that framework and making sure that nobody is injured and there is no disrespect and people are allowed to express themselves.
Yeah.
Do you want to speak to it?
I have a Wi-Fi point.
Isaac Koss-Reed, Port of Oakland. First of all, it's important to make it clear that the port is effectively shut down. Maritime operations at the port are effectively shut down, which is to say that there has been activity that has prevented operations from proceeding. That is, people from exiting the port at this hour. As we may have discussed previously or mentioned previously, during the days when most of the loads are coming in and out of the terminals, at this point there are blockades, as we can all see in front of at least one of the terminals, possibly multiple terminals, and that's an evolving situation. But again, there's not as much activity in general in the evening of trucks coming in and out of the terminals. There sometimes is, and there generally is, activity on the terminals, perhaps with ships. Some of that it may continue. It's a very, very evolving situation, and we're just asking everybody out there to remain peaceful and calm on both sides of on all sides of the situation. And in terms of economic impact, I'm sorry, you had asked $39 billion a year is what the port handles.
And back now, we're covering the Occupy Oakland movement. The left side of your screen is the overhead shot from Sky 4, and just look at those crowds. You can see how densely packed they are as they all move toward the port of Oakland. So many thousands have already arrived there, and this trail is still working its way toward the port. The right side of your screen shows you people who are closer, how peaceful this march is. The official estimate is 4,500 people are marching in support of this general strike. Crown 4's Maureen Kelly walked with some protesters today. She shows us what she saw and
number
heard.
Of businesses that were impacted or that decided to close. We do know that 4 banks have been closed.